Hello and good evening, everyone. This is Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Um, I'm going to be doing something a little different this week because we have a new moon solar eclipse happening on Thursday, September 1st. I'm going to be doing a reading specifically on the eclipse energies and how to move through them in a good way for the benefit of your growth and the growth of everyone around you. And then I'll go into a second reading, which will be, your general reading for the week of August 31st through September 6th. So that's what's going to happen this week. And welcome to my new viewers. Thank you for joining us on this channel. This channel is created for folks like myself who are sensitive to the astrological energies, the movements of the planets and the stars and the sun and the moon and the sky, and who are also on a spiritual path and who know they're on a spiritual path and who would like some guidance on how to walk through their week in a good way. And because, again, of the eclipse season that is upon us, I'm feeling the need to do two separate readings, one on the eclipse energy and one for the week ahead. So stay tuned and enjoy the readings. Thanks. Hi, welcome back. Okay, so this first reading is going to be on the new moon solar eclipse, which is happening on Thursday, September 1st, 2016. It's happening in the sign of Virgo, and eclipses are generally super intense times. Lots end up happening in this September eclipse season. Lots of beginnings, lots of endings. Transitions are happening. So just asking my guides to come through, and I'll say my prayer. I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of our intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. Please show me the messages and the energies for the new moon solar eclipse happening tomorrow, the 1st of September, 2016. Show us what we need to know so that we can move through the eclipse season in a good way, in a way that benefits our spiritual growth, our personal growth, our understanding, as well as the understanding of those around us, since we are all connected. Okay. And one more shuffle. All right. And for this reading, I'm using the Thoth deck, which I love. This one wants to come. Oh, it's a toss-up between these two. Let me just feel the energies. Yeah, this one. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to pull four cards, and let's just see what messages they have for us. 7 of Swords reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, the Ace of Swords reversed, and Justice. All in reverse. I'm tempted, because all the cards in reverse, to actually read them all upright. Yeah, I mean, usually when that happens, it's all about shifting the energies upright. So lots of swords in reverse, and then the Justice card. So 7 of Swords is a card of stealth, and a card where you know, you're trying to get what you want in a way that is not above board with things. You're doing it in a stealthy way. In one of the tarot decks that I know of, it's like a fox trying to steal into a chicken coop or a chicken pen, and the chickens are just there kind of like being innocent, being clucking away, and the fox, little do they know, the fox is like coming through. And the message that I'm getting, again, with all these cards is they're all swords except for the Justice card, and even the Justice card is very much a card of the mind. And I'll hold them up. Sorry, forgot to do that. And I apologize for the light. It's late at night, and it's been kind of a really tough week, busy and challenging and also beautiful. So I'm doing this late at night. Anyway, stop talking. Go to the cards. So 7 of Swords. That's what the card looks like when it's upright. When it's reversed, I'm getting that to let go of some of those stealth tactics. It's not going to serve you during this eclipse season. So if you're trying to trick someone, or if you're trying to trick yourself, if you're trying to get what you want in a stealthy, underhanded way, beware, that's not going to work this eclipse season. Be mindful. Also be mindful if others are trying to be stealthy with you. It feels like you just don't want to do that during eclipse season. It's going to wham you in karma's butt. And I apologize for those of you who are not used to me in the evenings and being tired. Okay, the next card is the 10 of Swords in reverse, and the 10 of Swords is usually, you know, the end of an old situation. It's a situation that should have ended, that's come to a close. There's just no other path but to walk away, and that's when it's upright, right? So recognize what the endings are that are wanting to happen in your life. Where are they? And let them happen. Let the endings happen. And actually, when reversed, the 10 of Swords, it's actually a card of, you're no longer really attached to the situation that has ended, that you need to walk away from. You're really ready for something new, and a new chapter to begin. So what I'm getting is it's good, allow the ending to happen. And this does not necessarily mean that, things are going to end, like your job or your relationship, or doesn't. However, a chapter of that job or that relationship might be ending, right? A project that you may have been working on, or this deal that you've been working on that just isn't happening, and it's just time to let it go, right? So recognize what needs to end. Open your eyes to all that needs to end. Because when you do that, you create space for new beginnings to happen. New beginnings in all aspects of your life, right? Relationships, work, spirituality, letting go of old belief systems too. This could be a card saying, because swords are cards of the mind, letting go of that belief system that has been holding you back from really getting what you want. Letting go of wherever you are called to let go of. If you're on this channel, you're on the path of awareness and growth, and so the messages are general, and you're going to have to interpret it for yourself in your specific life situation, right? I can't do that for you. But yeah, look at where you're being stealthy, being tricky. All right, everyone. Sorry about that. My disc ran out of space. So I had to do a little shifting. So just getting back to the cards, let me tune in for a minute. I think I was talking about the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords, and the eclipse. And so if you're being... Give me a second to tune back in. So endings. There's some endings that want to happen. Allow them to happen. If it's... And it, you know, it might not be an ending of a hard and fast ending, right? It might be this job is still in your life, but the way that you go about it is different, because what's ending is the way that you have been looking at it, thinking about it, processing it in your head. It's not so much concrete things necessarily that will be ending. For some of you it might be. For some of you, you might be leaving your home and moving to a new one. You might decide it's time to apply to school again, and so you're leaving a full chapter of life behind and moving on. But it can also be attitudes that you have, belief systems that you've been operating under that need to shift in order for you to welcome in the energies of the new that wants to come in through these eclipse cycles, right? So that was the card of the Ten of Swords, ruin. Endings, allowing them to happen. Okay, I won't repeat myself. And I'm sorry for this glare. I don't know what to do with that light. I need the light because it's dark. The next card is the Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Ace of Swords when upright is a brilliant idea. A brilliant idea. It's just clear thought, clarity. Again, the words "a brilliant idea" is coming to mind. When it's reversed, and in the presence of all these other cards that are in reverse, I'm getting ideas that haven't worked out, ideas that have again come full cycle and are ready to be laid to rest. What are those ideas? Listen for them. Be willing to lay them to rest. See what hasn't been working. Ideas that you thought might have been great, but are no longer working for you. And it's time to just let them go, let them die, and open to the new things. And the final card that's coming up for this is the card of adjustment. And this is the card of justice in normal decks. You see the scales being balanced. When it's upside down, look for what is unbalanced in your life. Where are you not walking in a balanced way? Where are you falling into imbalance? Taking a look at that and being willing to shift and come back to balance. And most card readers will say when all the cards are upside down, really they're all wanting to be right side up. They're wanting to be balanced, and they're wanting to give you the upright messages. So if I put them right side up, you're wanting to shift. The Seven of Swords reverse is actually a good card because it means you're shifting out of stealthiness. This is being crafty, being sneaky, and reversed, it wants you to shift out of that. The Ten of Swords is recognizing where it's time to end old patterns, old ways of thinking, old relationships, jobs, homes, chapters. Just let it, purge it all, purge it all, purge it all. And then the Ace of Swords is new ideas coming through, new information coming through. You're ready for a completely new chapter in your life, some of you. out there. And it's like, what can you do to just release the old sludge and let it all go and bring in that spaciousness for new things to come in, and for your system to come back into alignment. The balance card is really, it speaks of the alignment of body, mind, spirit, soul, energy, where your heart, your mind, and your body are acting in accord with each other. There's harmony within you, and you're moving forward in a good way. There's no, where are you fragmented is a way to ask this question. During the eclipse can show you where you're still fragmented and where parts of you need to come together in harmony in order to move forward in harmony. So the angel card that wanted to come to help us with the eclipse cycle is the angel card of openness. And to me, I'm going to post a link underneath of this astrologer. His name is David Palmer, and he calls himself the Leo King. And he has a wonderful video specifically on the eclipse. And he talks about really going into this eclipse cycle with eyes wide open to see your old patterns that are no longer working, to see what needs to be put to rest and what needs to be approached in new ways. So I'm going to put a link down there. And really, the card of the angel of openness wants us to be open. Be open to seeing all those things. Be open to doing things in a different way. Be open to shifting. Your family members may not change. Family doesn't change. Your brother is going to be your brother till the day that you both leave the earth. If you need healing with him, how can you be open to shifting either yourself, your mind, your attitudes, your perceptions of him in order to bring that healing? So be open to the new messages that might be coming through during this eclipse cycle for you. Okay, I think I've talked a lot. I've repeated myself a lot. I apologize. There was a lot of static during this reading, but I hope you got the message. Allow the endings to happen. Allow new to come in. I'm repeating myself again. Balance is going to be important for the eclipse. Really take some time to be in your body, and to move with the energies. Try to stay out of that stealthy, tricky mind. That's not going to be helpful. Keep yourself on your own path. Don't go nosing into the business of others. Really focus in. That's all I keep getting. And be open, I'm getting that some of you are having a really hard time with change. And that's understandable. The old is comfortable. The old is, who you've been for a while now. But look at this angel. She's really just ready for the new. She's just welcoming it. Welcome the new. Welcome it. Even if it's unfamiliar. And you may have to go through some unfamiliar things to get to the new. But be open to it. Yeah. All right. Well, that was the message for the eclipse season. I hope that it resonated for some of you. If it didn't, that's okay. Not everyone is affected by eclipses in such intense ways. Maybe you'll have a really easy one. I hope so, if that's the case. For the rest of you, please, keep your heart open, keep your mind open, keep your ears open, keep your eyes open. speak what needs to be said in order to clear the old crap from the past away, and be mindful of where you are, your body, be mindful of others, and be compassionate. All right, signing off for now. I hope that's helpful, and I'll talk to you in a minute for the week ahead. Take care.